Princeton head coach Sam Schweisky and players Nico Jaya and Joe Kelly. We're going to start with opening remarks from the coach, and then we'll go on to questions in the room and then on Zoom.
Okay, I want to start first by thanking UCLA for putting on an incredible event. We were fortunate enough to come to this event 2 years ago. Long Beach did an incredible job. UCLA's done an incredible job. Everything has just been really top-notch and made us feel really special. And thanks to the NCAA for making this possible for us to be at this first-round event. In 2019, we played the first-round event at Barton. So to be here and be a part of the first round was really special, and we're very appreciative of that. I have to give incredible congrats to North Greenville. I thought they played just inspired, really high level volleyball, and I thought Coach Dr. Fred Battenfield did an incredible job getting those guys motivated and fired up. So we're obviously disappointed that our season has come to an end, but we're very proud that we had a chance to come this far and compete against a great team. And they were better tonight, so we tip our hats to them and wish them all the best in the coming rounds.
I guess I'll go with Joe on this question. I think one of the bigger differences in the match were the productivity that the North Greenville Middles got versus your Middles. Can you talk about the performance of the North Greenville middle attackers offensively?
Yeah, I mean, they were playing lights out from the beginning. We knew coming in that they liked to run the middles a lot. We were open. Our goal was to, serve and get them away from the net a little bit, but they stepped up their passing. They passed tremendously. So, it's, hats off to them for, just playing a great match. And yeah, they were just playing well, and we were trying to keep up with them. But tonight wasn't our night, and that happens sometimes.
No, aloha, Coach. Good to see you again. When you switch setters, I think at the end of set one, and your other guy was playing most of set two, why go back? Or I'm trying to remember. So you went with Joe, then
You're trying to remember, I'm trying to remember too, yeah.
Yeah, so why go back?
Yeah, it's funny. In the beginning part of the year when we were making different subs and stuff, it wasn't working. There was a lot of questioning as to why is this happening. And then we hit this 10-match winning streak, and it was working, and everyone, when you do unconventional things and it works, it looks like a brilliant idea. When it doesn't work, you always second guess and question it. I told the setters before the match, we'd spent a lot of the year looking at a lot of stats and analytics and making decisions really based on a lot of numbers. Heading into the IBA playoffs, I was really just trusting my gut and going off a gut feel, and it just seemed to work there. So I told them both before this match, I'm going to kind of go with gut feel. We started with Henry for a little more aggressive serve and a little bigger block, and my perception of the energy on the court in that first set was a little frantic. We have a bunch of young guys, and Joe Kelly, fifth-year senior, just does an incredible job just calming everybody down, including me a lot of the time, and just making people feel relaxed and comfortable. And so I thought that was what we needed, And as that first set got away from us, it was 18-22 or something like that. I thought, maybe we'll bring him in and give him some energy heading into the second set. Some of the other subs, Parker Dixon's knee was really hurting him quite a bit, and so we thought we might sub Nero in for him, but I tried Nero in the middle of the second set, so we couldn't make that sub mid-set. And then heading into the third set, we finally ended up with, said, hey, at down 0-2, you kind of have to throw the kitchen sink at him, and so we thought, let's go aggressive. I thought we played a little too tentatively. We knew they were a very good team. I don't think we expected them to side out at such a high efficiency. And I think we realized, wow, if we're going to have a chance, we're going to have to serve more aggressive and have it hopefully block a little tougher. So we put Henry back in, put Nero outside, and made a run, and they weathered the storm, and they played great. So that was the thought process. I'm going to be second guessing it for a while, but it's really hard to know in a situation like that what to do. And the nice thing having those two guys being able to come in and out and bring different things, we wanted to lean on that in our opportunity there.
So Coach, you have a fifth-year senior Joe, you have a sixth-year senior Parker, and a couple of fourth-year seniors. What will be the thing that you will remember most about the senior class?
I think just really like leading with love. competitive sports can get very machismo, can kind of come in. We try to say like, yeah, we want to compete and play hard, but we want to play with love and love each other and support each other. Particularly in the IVA championship, there was a lot of love and support in the tense and tight moments. And those guys walk the walk. They just, from the top down, all those seniors that you mentioned, including some that haven't had a chance to play as much, really just from the top down, whether the numbers call or not, supporting the team, leading with love, and that's what I'll not only remember, but I think they'll imprint that on our team for many years to come. COVID was really hard to take that break in continuity for us, but now that we've had a chance to come back and sort of put that in place, I'm excited to see it hopefully build on the team culture in the years to come.
Coach, I'm sure when you were looking at the bracket, possibly meeting Hawaii, what were your thoughts and what do you think how Tuesday's going to play out?
Yeah, we tried really hard to, look at the bracket and get excited and go, all right, let's see, beat Greenville, beat Hawaii, beat this team, play this team in the national championship, have that sort of fantasy for 10 or 15 seconds, and then say, okay, we have to practice today, we have to focus on North Greenville, we have to stay process-oriented into the next phase. How's it going to play out? I haven't watched a ton of Hawaii. I think they're an incredibly talented team. I think North Greenville is very talented and very talented in an unconventional way, which took us a while to adapt to. I think Hawaii will adapt. I think they have a lot of physical weapons. But North Greenville is a very strong team, and I think it's going to be a good match.
We're going to go to questions on Zoom now, so you're going to come from there and then just answer. You can keep looking straight ahead.
We have a question from Gordon Brunsville on Zoom. Go ahead.
Hey Sam, I'm sorry to see things end the way they did for you guys. I got two questions. First, you talk about just the third set, the way things kind of slowed down for you guys, number one. And number two, if you could maybe compare this season and the learning experience of this one and 2019 and how you're using this one to build your program.
Sorry, Gordon, I missed the first part. I got the second one. What was the first question about the third set?
The first part was just about the third set and how the team was handling the way things started to sort of slow down for you guys in the third set. That being a big lead.
Yeah, it was sort of at a certain point. It felt like you kind of push the my dad used to hold his hand on the back of my bike with the training wheels, and then at a certain point, kind of let go and hope that it works. And that's kind of what the third set felt like. It was like, hey, we're starting to get some mojo and play, but they're going to play well, and kind of just have to let it go. Those 10 or 15 points after 25 was pretty exciting and fun. I can't remember a game actually that we played into the late 30s or 40s. Gavin Lysing missed a serve at like 25 all or something, and the staff was like, oh man, we should have subbed in Joe Kelly. And we go, oh, we'll do it at 35. Sure, we'll do it at 35. And sure enough, coming around, I go, hey, if Gavin comes back around, let's get you in the serve for Gavin. So it was fun to be a part of that third set. Comparing this 2022 championship, EIVA championship run with the 2019, it was very different. 2019, we were 13-1 in conference. We hosted EIVA championships. We ended up beating Penn State in 5. The end result was similar, but we felt much more in the driver's seat for that year. This year was very different. We were 1-8 at one point, 0-3 in conference. Lost to Penn State 3-0. I think it was 25-7 in the third set. So that was a bleak February for us. And then the growth was incredible. The growth of a bunch of young guys coming through with the older guys really kind of leading the way for them was really special. So to get here and to get a chance to play in this match was incredibly gratifying, and we were just really thankful and have a ton of gratitude for the experience and the opportunity, and a bunch of guys who will hopefully get a chance to work for it again in the years to come.
All right, any more questions?